Well, hi there from Cord Arts. I want to try and make one of these today. It's something that I was fiddling around with, 4 bits of cord and a few other bits and pieces, and came up with this 4-stranded snake knot. Now, I thought I'd try something different, and I am trying something. Oh, excuse me with the camera. I'm trying something different with the camera today. I'm actually looking through my iPad rather than not. So this is the first time I've done this. If it doesn't work, I'll just swap over. Now this is what I made. It's got a nice piece of wire inside of it. It's made out of 2mm cord. I started off a bit slack just here. Can you see it's a bit slack? But then I got my head together and managed to get it nice and tight throughout the rest of it. But because it's got that nice strong piece of wire, let me show you the piece of wire. Piece like this, it holds its shape. So if I just knock my little egg all over the place, stick him up, he can watch us. So yeah, if I just, as I say, I'm finding it a little bit different sort of filming, so it just squashes round here. So we've got basically a double corded stop knot there to begin with, and then we finish off with the double corded stop knot. So what do we need to make this? Obviously we need a tape measure to measure everything out. Need a piece of wire. Now I've made this piece of wire 9 inches long, and I've put a little loop on it just here, yeah, so that I can thread it down through some cord. I've just threaded it through a piece of black. Whether I'll be able to do it again online, I don't know, but we'll have a go. So yeah, I've made that 9 inches, although my wrist is only 8 inches, so I've given it an inch. We can always cut a piece off later. The piece it's going into is a 10-inch piece of black cord, and I've managed to pull out some inners. The inners do go right up to the end of this cord to here. It's just that these were hanging out of an old scrap piece of cord. But what I want to do is get a hold of those with my fingers and put the wire down through. So 9-inch piece of wire, 10-inch piece of cord, full cord. All these other 4 are full cords. They're a bit garish, but I thought they'd sort of stand out on taping them. So I've got, when I made the original, i.e. this one, I used 4 bits of 3-foot cord. I was going to use 4 bits of 3-foot cord here, but because I'm sort of filming, I've made 4 bits of 40-inch, so it's over 3 feet. So let's see what we're going to do with these. First of all, we need to get the piece of wire. Oh yeah, we need obviously scissors, might need some pliers. We need a lighter to just melt over, but it's quite straightforward. Sorry if I keep knocking the camera, but I'm at a strange angle. Let's see if we can do this. Now I want to put this wire down through, so I'm holding on to those 4 or 5 inners. I might have to, oh here we go. And we're gonna push that down through, keeping hold of those inners nice and tight. Now this can go easy or horribly wrong, so I might have to do it offline, I don't know yet. So you don't want to lose them, definitely don't want to lose them. Just working it through. Seems to be working now. See, I've still got hold of these, and we're just coming up to the end. Right, that's lovely. So if I snip that off there, of course I've left my usual pair of scissors downstairs because I'm upstairs now in my little craft room. So I've got a big pair of scissors. This is a bit odd, cutting a piece of cord through a machine, but there you go. Let's just melt that over like so. we can leave the other end, we can leave this end slack. I will just cut those ends off like so, nearly. There we go. So that's going to be our core, yeah, black core. Right, so what we've got to do now is marry up two pieces of 40-inch cord together, i.e. melt them together. I think we'll have black and mauve. Now there are melted ends on these, so we don't want those, and we'll go to the other end where they should just openly cut. There we go. Now we want to join these two together. Just see if I can get these inners to disappear into the black, which I have. Right, don't know how successful this is going to be. Trying to melt these. Here we go, let's have a go anyway. I've got a new lighter because the other one broke. Same style, but there you go. Just hold those together like so. Making sure that everybody can see it. Give it a bit of a wind. Just give it a little pull. Make sure it's not going to come apart. So in fact we've got 80 inches of cord there now, but in two colours. Not bad. Let's try the other two. Find the open ends. There they are. Just heat them up. Stick them together. Here's a bit of a wing and a prayer sometimes when you stick them like this. They either take or they don't. Right, so now what we need to start this bracelet off is a stopper knot, and it's a double corded stopper knot. So we need both the joins in our hand. It's in our left hand, there they are. We're going to put that around my centre finger, yeah, like so. Nice. I'm going to grab that red and mauve one, take it round the thumb, like so, twist, and see where we are. Because what we need, see that red one's got to go all the way around the outside. Now it's trying to get inside, so let's just maneuver that red one under like so. Yeah, like that. But we need the loop to be slightly bigger. That's good. We'll lay that on top of the green and black, the verticals as I like to call them. Pull those two up a little bit, like so. Now green being to the right, we'll use the green first, so we're going to grab that light green, bring it underneath the red and mauve, and then push it through that open loop, like so. Yeah, so that's that one gone through. Now we've got to bring the black up and follow that light green. I'll grab hold of the end this time. Oops, yep, there we go. Bear with me. There we go. Right, now we've got to keep this nice and smart. There we go. There's our diamond in the middle of those, yeah? That's good. Right, so we're going to get the mauve, take it around these two at the base here. Then up through the diamond. And you need that slack at the moment, just to making sure that we're on the right side of those two bottom ones. Yeah, then the red goes around next to it. Bring that up through. So there we got those two. Right, we need to put the black and green now. They've got to come around the base of these two. Yeah, so green first. Come on, Michael, that's it. Green's up through, like so. Now the black. Come on, black. There you go. And there's the black. So we've got our 4 strands coming out the top of our stopper knot now. We're going to just shape it. Pull nice and slowly. Shape it so that the colours stay where they should be. We've got mauve red, black green, black green. If you can keep them all together while you're tightening up, it makes life so much easy. Of course, I don't know what this is going to turn out like, because it's, I mean, I'm using much thicker cord. It might be unusable when we finish, but at least I'm showing you the process of making one the one that I made in 2mm, as opposed to this one. We'll give it a go, in for a laugh sort of thing. Right, now we need to slowly pull all of these like so. Yep. Now there's another part of this that we have to do. We've got to insert the inner core into this knot. It seems a good time to do it now. So what I'm saying is this has to go up inside of there. Yeah, let's just make sure we got things as we need them. Now I've managed to, by sort of doing it now, I can actually put it right up through, but I'm going to put it through those two joined cables. Yeah, right, so we're going to do a lot more tightening now. Tighten them from both sides, but do them individually, because if you pull on the doubles, you won't get all the slack out. So you can see that our knot's starting to look quite nice now. Now what we're going to do is, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I could actually spend quite a bit more time making it a lot smaller. Right, so we've got to get rid of these two loops now, and this also has got to sink into the knot. But we'll start off by finding the correct, see, I want to get that mauve one up, and you think, oh, it might be that one, but if you look at that mauve, it comes around there, so it's going to be that one. So we can only take it to the knot, really, the join. So we'll take it to the join. tightening it up nice and tight as we go. Now comes around this way. It's nice having 4 colours, showing someone, you know, I've shown stopper knots before, but they're all in the same colour, and people might miss the gist of it. Now that one goes down to there. We could have taken 2 colours through at the same time. I mean, we could have taken the red through at the same time, but and there. Now that one should be there now. Yeah. Give that a good old tug. Now we do the red one, and the red one will, again, it's not there, it's just here, so that can come through like so, just as far, you know, don't break it in half, because they will break in half. Take that red like so. So by doing it this way, you've got to actually take 4 half cords, half loops up, if you like, rather than just getting rid of the whole loop. Right, let's take the green up. As I say, I don't think it's this one. I think it's this one. Of course, it's getting a bit tougher. Gonna break my fingernails if I don't watch out. Is it that one? I think it is. Yeah, here it comes. It's just very tight. I'll bring that one through. Yeah, we could bring the black through us at the same time, no problem. And they can follow each other around as we tighten them both up together. Right, we're just going to make sure that we got the outer good. We're going to look at the end of the knot and make sure that we've got them as far in as we can get them. And then the green. Without pulling it completely to bits. I think we'll leave it at that. Right, so untangle a lot of this stuff and then just follow these 2 round. Black. Green. Black and green. Nearly there. Have a bit of a straighten up again. Get those cords all down there, and with a bit of luck we might just about there. Green and black. Right, so now we've got a stopper knot on this core, and we want to bring the core down inside the knot like so, not too far or else we'll come amiss. Now the only ingredient that I haven't said what we probably need, and I'm never without it, is to hold our place. I'm not using this to make the bracelet. To hold our place, to stop this coming out of that, we're going to use just a dribble of super glue. Yep, that's that done. We might have to use another dribble at the other end, but there you go. Right, so now we've got our core and 4 colours. These colours will look nice if I was to actually come down with different knots, but we're going to do the snake knot. Now it's quite straightforward. I'll show you how we start off, and then I'll probably have to sort of get it up to my chest and do as a good bit of it, and then I'll come back to you. But all we're going to do is we're going to say that the red and the mauve are going to, are they? No, we're going to take opposites. So we won't use the mauve one on this one. We'll use the black and the red. So the black and the red are going to more or less stay together now when we tie this knot. So we've got all 4 cords there. Take the red right over the top and back on itself, and then you've got this little crossover point at the bottom. The black, if I can get hold of it, is going to come underneath that crossover bit and then down through there. Ordinary snake knot. See the snake knot coming now? Now, really awkward looking for a machine doing this, but we're getting there. Right, now this whole thing is about tension and doing things in the right order. But we've got to get our first snake knot in, and it's got to be nice and tight. All about tension. Right, so what we're going to do now is bring these 2 to the front, like so. Yeah, give them a good old pull to the front. Give these 2 another tug, but they're going to the back, and these are coming to the front, like so. And the green is going to go over all of it, cross underneath. The mauve's going to come underneath and down. Can't see anything now. Yeah, I keep having to take a glance at it directly rather than through the machine. Bit awkward. Right, so we're tying this green and mauve into a snake knot. Now, once you get to this point, you can see that we've got 2 snake knots there. You can see me pulling 2s. Right, what I'd say is once you get to that point is pull the black at the top there, pull the black, pull the red nice and tight, then pull the colours that we're using like so. Yeah, that doesn't look quite right, does it? We got the snake on one side but not on the other. Let's see what we can do with that green round a bit. That's better. So it's a matter of, with these thick cords, it's a matter of positioning them. Right, let's get them nice and tight, because you don't get a second chance at these. Right, I'm going to show you one more before I carry on. Now, we're going to go back to the red and black, aren't we? Right, I think I'm back on track now. Yeah, I've remembered a few things from the previous bracelet. So I've just tied the black and red round as a snake knot over the top of everything. So now the red has to go back and the black has to go back. Grab hold of those two that you've just done, but just used. Grab hold of the two that you're just about to use in the right hand. Pull these to the front and those to the back, ignoring those two at the moment except for using them as a core. So now the green goes round everything, yeah, like so. Purple comes underneath, I can keep hold of it, and it goes through the loop like so. So we're tying the snake knot with the green and the mauve. With a bit of luck, hopefully I've done it right after all of that. Yeah, maybe. No, that's not right. This is fun, isn't it? Right, I'm going to do it looking at the actual work rather than through the machine. Right, different projects getting mixed up here. Right, so they're nice and tight. We just used the red and the black. The red goes to the back, the black goes to the back, goes back through there and to the back. Pull nicely, green over the top of all, just want to make sure that it's online, yeah, mauve underneath the green crossover, underneath, down through the loop, tighten up. I don't think that's quite right. I think when I said we need the red back, we need it right out of the way, around the back there. Tighten that up. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's it. Now we've got hold of all four again, and we're thinking of the black and the red now, so let's give that black a pull and the red a pull, yeah, then the green and the mauve, so that we keep our pattern. Start to look okay. I mean, it's massive. I probably wouldn't, I'm not a great lover of really thick bracelets for myself. I do appreciate what people do, but right, so we've just used the blue and the green, the mauve and the green. So the mauve's got to go right the way back. The green's got to go right the way back, out the way. Yeah. So we'll take them to the back. We'll bring the red and the black forward because we're going to use them next. Making sure they're tight. Then we'll put them all down again the same direction, hanging. Red around the lot. And then black underneath, back to the top and through the loop. Yeah. Now we should be able to get our next snake knot of red and black. Hold all four pull nicely. So at this point, think of green and mauve. Mauve, green, red, black. So now the black, although it's up in the air there, needs to go down and back through there, so it's out the way. And then the green, I think it goes back that way. So we got the red now goes back. I'm talking double Dutch here. We put the black back through, the red's gone through. We'll take the two colours we're about to use and pull them forward. Two colours we're not using, take them backwards. Shape up, ready for the next knot. And we've got green over the top, looping over and back underneath. And then we've got the mauve coming under, all of it, and back up through the loop. Hope that's clear. What I'm going to do now is take it to the length that I want it. Now, as I say, my wrist is 8 inches, 8 and a bit. This is 9 inches long. So I'll carry on doing this knot down to about 8 inches, and I'll show you how we finish off. But don't be sort of daunted by this, but again, I'll just do one more before I leave you so that people do get the gist. So we've just used the green and the blue, yeah? Now that blue has got to be tucked down through there. If not, it will look awful. So we tug that down through there like that. The red can go, the red we're going to use. So the green goes back as well. The black and red I manoeuvre forward, so it's pulling up a little bit if you like, just like so. Bring them all, let them all lay again. You've now got them in the right order. Red goes over, underneath. Black goes under this cross down here, underneath this crossover. Black through the loop. Now what I'm trying to say is tension is key, so we're going to pull them two nice and tight that we just tied. Then we're going to return back to the mauve. I got a little bit more movement on there, a little bit more movement on the green, and then together. And you've got our next two colours in sequence. But I'll come back to you when we're down to the bottom here, where we have to then do another knot. Might just put the heat on there and get rid of that sharp edge. But I'll be back to you shortly. Welcome back. Let's think about this. I've now cut the centre core to just an 8 1/4. Now that goes from the outside edge here, and then the ball is going to go on here. Now I've still got a few to actually go. I want to probably leave about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch of centre core to put my, that's the top ball. I want to put the bottom ball on there. So I've just obviously done these and I'm getting quite used to doing them. So just done the red and black, yeah, and I've ended up with the red at the base and the black at the base. So if I grab hold of those two, take them to the back, these are going to be our next two colours. So I'm pulling back and forwards with both pairs, yeah, It just seems to settle the knot. Then we can relax. Yeah, like so. We can put the mauve over so that we've got our crossover point behind, the green round the base of that and up through. Yeah, and then we're going to pull without losing those loops. I'm going to pull it like so. Yeah. Now, to set up the next knot, having in mind we're tying the snake knot with the green. Green wants to go to the bottom, and mauve wants to go to the bottom. Yeah. Then we're going to just nicely tighten those down, like so. Now we've got all four. We've got the green at the bottom, we've got the mauve at the bottom. We'll just use those two, so that's good. We'll tighten the red, tighten the green, tighten the black, and tighten the mauve. And that sort of brings it all into shape. Nice and tight though. I'm going to probably do one more. Yeah, so I've got the green and the mauve that I just used down in the center. I'll take them back. The two I'm going to use, I'll bring forward, stress them a little bit like so. Yeah. Right, then we'll do our next snake knot with the black, round, red, round and through the loop. Take the slack out of those. Come on, red. Oh, right, pulling the wrong one. Oh, get myself in a fix now. Right, black, pull the black, pull the red. There they are. Like so. One more maybe. Still looking all good. So we've just used the black and the red. We needed the black ending up just like so, and the red ending up like so, just there. Yeah, so we've got red and black at the base. Just give them another little bit of a tug. We'll do one more. Take the red and black backwards. Green and mauve forwards, like so. And we'll do our last snake knot. Mauve round, green under, back up and through that knot. Grab hold of all four. Green, red, right. Doesn't matter where they are now, because that was the last one. Now what I will do is, just to save that point, save that tension, a little bit of super glue just there and a little bit there. Right, so the idea now is that once that's dry, we do another stop knot, and the way we're going to do that is grab hold of two and grab hold of two like that around the finger, mauve and black around the thumb, twist and bring it over. Now let me think here. Yeah, the black's got to go on the outside, like so. Red and orange can come up a little bit, like that. Bring it up a little bit more. Right, red around through the loop. Green around the base of those two, or around the back of those two, like so, through the loop. So there's our diamond here, double diamond. Does that look right? Yeah, it's not bad. Colours look in shape and everything. So we're going to bring the mauve around these orange and green at the top here, around it and back up through the diamond. The black will do the same. Up through. Turn it a little bit, and then the orange, or sorry, the red will go around the base of those two and up through the diamond. The green will follow, like so, and we got 4 strands and our knot. Now, teasing again, what I want to end up is with one of those big stop knots with that bit right in the center. It's just a matter of tightening up in the right sequence. I'm going to do this offline because I know I'm going to muck up if I'm filming it, so I can bring it closer to my body rather than stretching across a table. But I'll come back to you shortly. Well, there we go. Took a bit of a struggle, but it weren't too bad. And what we're going to do is cut those off. Give them a little bit of blast of heat. As I say, this is 550. I used 2mm before. Now, just an added note. If you've got 4 colours on the go, you don't have to have them going mauve black, and orange green, or red green. You could have them going in whatever direction you wanted. You could have a batch of 3, a batch of 3. I mean, you could have red, green and red this side, and the next 3 along could be red, green and red on the other side. Other thoughts are, could probably do it with 6 cords. Probably need to be doing it in micro cord then. So let's see what it looks like on the old wrist. Haven't tried it yet. As I say, not my cup of tea, really. Could have done one a bit longer for me by the looks of it. But there you go. That's not bad at all, is it? Taking me about an hour and a bit to actually make. Let's take it off. So there we go. That's what it's looking like. That's one. Whoops. Let's just twist it around like that so it looks more the part. So that's one side, and that's the other side. Take those around there like that. I quite like the concept. Maybe I can improve it in the future, but I wouldn't mind, because I wear sort of like micro cord. I wouldn't mind making one of these out of, say, 6 micro cords and seeing what happens. But thanks for bearing with us if you did. I mean, I went wrong a couple of times to begin with, but once you get the main concept that you can tie snake knots forever around a core, and it's nice and springy, that wire, so it's just right. Anyway, see you on. Cheers. Bye bye.